support the success and growth of music education in their district. In his years of serving as assistant principal at Westfield High School, Mr. Kurt Frederick has worked to encourage and include students in music education while supporting and empowering the music educators in his district. Mr. Frederick earned his Bachelor of Science in Secondary Special Education from Indiana University, then later his Master of Arts in Educational Administration from Ball State University. He began his career as a special education teacher, during which time he was awarded the Outstanding Special Education Teacher of the Year Award by the National Association of Special Education Teachers. Now as assistant principal, he advocates for ideal working conditions and new opportunities for all students. His genuine and humble character make him a servant leader who seeks out opportunities to support and highlight the young musicians at Westfield. He even created and co-directs an annual musical review called American Pie that highlights the history of rock music and features many Westfield young musicians. Under his leadership, Westfield has championed many musical opportunities beyond band and choir, including Music Theory Bowl, Steel Band Club, Ukulele Club, Guitar Club, among many others. According to his nominator, Jeff McLaughlin, Kurt Frederick tirelessly supports and advocates for the Performing Arts Department through his humble and encouraging demeanor. He truly brings out the best in others through his servant leadership. He is always willing to jump in and help whenever needed to bring out the best in both staff and students. I am truly grateful to work with him and cannot think of a more deserving person. It is with great honor and for these many reasons that on behalf of IMEA, I am pleased to present Mr. Kurt Frederick with the 2025 Administrator of Excellence Award.
Being recognized with the IMEA Administrative Excellence Award is quite an honor. And while my name may be the only one on this plaque or in the press release, it's truly a credit to not only the dedicated music educators that I work with, but the bevy of talented students like the ones you'll see today, and a community that deeply supports the arts, that I'm lucky to be surrounded with each and every day in Westfield. A special thank you does go to Jeff McLaughlin, who had those kind words to say about me and who nominated me. He's not only a coworker, but a great friend. He's taught me over the past decade just a deeper love for music and continually inspires me to be a better human. Like many on stage and in the audience today, music has been woven into the fabric of my life since I was little. And it still continued to be a common thread through some of the most profound memories and moments of my life. I can vividly and blissfully remember performing the Mikado, comedic opera when I was in elementary school amongst professional actors and just looking at them like they were larger than life. And speaking about things that were larger than me or bigger than me, I can remember learning to play the bass clarinet in my middle school orchestra. I loved visiting nursing homes during the holidays to sing carols with my vocal jazz choir. But that music continues. I just love jamming out in my car and singing along on road trips and concerts with my wife and going to piano recitals and father-daughter dances with my daughters. But thankfully, the list goes on. As you can imagine, my schedule as a professional educator and administrator pretty much revolves around lots of big major school events. So I frequently find myself at concerts, performances, invitationals, and contests that we host in Westfield. But the truth is that those events have become the highlight of every season, not only for me, but I've recognized over the years for thousands of those in our school community. But it's fun too because I'm often joined by my wife and two young daughters who are in the audience today. As we mentioned, that rock concert that we sponsor, if you're not busy, it's awesome. It truly does rock. So we'd love to have you on May 9th. So that goes to the students and those of you in the audience. The theme this year, which I think is important, is about music festivals and just the opportunity for young people to come together to inspire change and hope and harmony. So it's a message I think we all would benefit from hearing. But to get back on track and to wrap up, you can imagine how incredible it's been if you know anything about the Westfield community, just to see how our ensembles have expanded and thrived as our city has grown and changed over the past few years. So this award will act as a continual reminder, not only of our success, but also the promise of things to come. And furthermore, it's going to remind me and those around me of the transformative power of music, not only to shape lives, but to build community and to also inspire creativity and excellence. So then, again, just a really big thank you to the Indiana Music Education Association for this recognition, and more importantly, just for championing the importance of music education in our schools across the state. And I think that does deserve a round of applause. this summer I did redesign it, did some interior decorating in my office, and now it's music themed. I've got some old album art, some of my old CDs, and concert posters and memorabilia, and some artifacts from different concerts and things that we put on at Westfield. So this will definitely not only find a prime spot, but be a great reminder for me. So thank you again.